Like every time Central Oklahoma got a ball, they would score, and especially they went on a little run of three-pointers there. So you guys would either come and get it over or just a layup, and they'd answer with a three. How difficult is that to play through, even though you know it's early in the game?
It was pretty frustrating, but we've had games earlier this year where we've been down, so I know we weren't too worried about it. So we just had to lock down our defense, and we did. So.
Marissa, talk a little bit about the defense in the second half. You guys were able to turn them over a whole bunch, and got a lot of buckets off that. How important is that for you guys to finish to come back and ultimately get a lead?
In the first half, we kind of came out on our heels and let them attack us, and on the second half, we really turned up the defensive pressure and just came at them and attacked them and kind of took away a little of their confidence and ended up getting a good win out of it.
Hey, Marissa, you had a little spurt there when it was tied. I think 6 straight points. Did you feel like you kind of had an advantage in the post, and it was important, to get it into the post there?
We always try and play in, and if a double comes, we play out, and I just felt like I had position on him, so just wanted to try and score.
Jory, was there anybody or anything that stood out in that second half as far as Emporia State, as far as your team, that helped fuel the comeback and just get over the hump and get ahead?
I don't know if there was one thing. I thought it was a pretty good group effort. I think, Marissa obviously had that little run. We were able to go to her several possessions in a row and get some positive things out of it, which, probably was a turning point and gave us a lot more confidence there in the second half. But, everybody that got in there in the second half, Desiree made a couple plays in a row. Kelly, for as many mistakes as she made and turnovers that she had, she made a couple great plays at some critical times on both ends of the floor. I think took that charge and had a layup in pretty close possessions there. And then, Rihanna hit a big three. We just didn't, we were able to score 44 in the second half, and I don't think Laura scored a point in the second half. And, that tells me that everybody else was making contributions.
And Haley, I know you guys are excited to move on and advance, and just talk a little bit about, getting to go to the semifinal round your senior year.
It's always really exciting. We don't take any game for granted. This game was good for us. Coach said that he's glad it wasn't easy, so it gets us ready for the next game.
Yeah, Marissa, can you talk a little bit about that? I mean, in a way, it's kind of a positive that you were able to pull it out when, maybe you guys weren't at your best, wasn't it?
Yeah, we haven't faced a ton of adversity this year, and so even playing against a team we've beat twice close, it helps us get a little confidence knowing we can come from